Dead letters. That's what Kansas City calls outdated laws that are still on the books. Written for a different time, those laws can make life difficult for people, especially for business owners. Amy Hawley found out how the city wants you to help change the old for the new. Amy?
Oh, here we go. Well, right now, guess what, guys? I am breaking the law. There is an old law in the city books that says it prohibits people from cleaning business windows from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Not really that nervous about all this because the city told me today they're not even enforcing this old law anymore. But starting this week, the city really wants input from the public that might help them wipe their books clean of any old laws that are really prohibitive, especially to new businesses.
John Couture had a business dream a couple of years ago with two specifics in mind.
Craft beer geek or they're a newbie.
He wanted to launch a craft beer joint where he not only served beer, but he sold it in packages too. But he found out the city had an old ordinance on the books that made his idea hard to swallow.
They met with a few of our council members, got support for their idea, and then I believe they were named one of the top 100 bars in the country last year.
The beer station in Waldo is just a year and a half old, a success story Kansas City wants to keep duplicating. Had the old law not changed, John says he would have moved somewhere else.
We could have gone to probably a Missouri suburb, a suburb in Missouri somewhere, but I really wanted to stay in the city.
The city says it also would have lost the wildly popular Trader Joe's at Ward Parkway Mall had it not changed the law about businesses selling alcohol.
We need to be competitive locally in the metro area, but also nationally.
The city's 150 years worth of laws address different civil rights and social eras. Some even the city may not be aware of until a person with a business dream lets them know.
I'm hearing that hurdles are being cleared.
Turns out what's good for business just might be good for the city.
There have been people who moved into the neighborhood here because we are here. I mean, I've heard that from realtors who come in. I've heard from people selling their houses.
Now, for instance, the city market just this week is asking city council to allow them to sell locally produced wine, something that they've not been able to do in so many years. So they are hoping that that old law might change too, thanks to the help of the city market giving the input to the city. So they want your input too, not just businesses, everyone. If you think that there's an old, antiquated law that's standing in your way that you think should be repealed, they want to hear from you. They have launched it on their Dead Letter website, and we've posted a link on our website, KSHB.com. In the River Market, Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.